What's up, boys? We got something real cool in the Fallout 4 world. A lot of us are just waiting for the next big DLC, which is Nuka World, and that's gonna be coming out in August, so we got quite a long wait until that finally releases. But until then, we got something just as good, something just as juicy. That's right, introducing Fallout 4 Maxwell's World. Now what is this Maxwell's World we're talking about? This thing, guys, is equivalent to a DLC. It's up to that standards. This Maxwell's World is equivalent to the Nuka World. Maxwell's World, get this, it's an amusement park and it's a mod made by some guy, and you heard that right, folks. This is a quest mod, so there's gonna be a lot of quests, a lot of story involved with this DLC, and we're gonna get into the story in just a bit. Now this Maxwell's World is gonna be preparing us for the big Nuka World DLC, because this thing is coming out before Nuka World. You heard that right, folks. This game, this DLC, mod is going to be coming out this month, July 31st, 2016. So it's not too far away, just a few weeks away. Now, as of right now, we're not sure exactly if this mod will be available on your consoles for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, if PlayStation 4 finally drops their console mods, that is. But if it is only on PC, I will be sure playing this thing and making a let's play on my channel, just in case the console guys out there don't get a chance to play this. Anyways, first we're going to talk about the storyline of this thing. Then we're also going to be talking about the features that this mod is going to be included. And we're going to talk about the atmosphere and how this mod is going to look like for you guys when you actually get to play this on July 31st this year. So the story goes like this. Located just a few miles from Boston, Maxwell's World was once a place of joy. The biggest amusement park in the country. Mr. Maxwell dedicated his fortunes and life to making everyone's time at Maxwell's World as happy as possible. Then the bombs fell, and it all went to hell. Now the park lies open, shrouded in legend and danger. 1,000 myths say that Maxwell hid a treasure, deep inside the control center of the park, just waiting to be reclaimed by some wasteland. Unfortunately, 1,000 more myths say that something happened to Maxwell's World. They then tell tales of shambling skeletons in the park that attack anything in sight, robots that find you and force feed you to hot dogs, of the rides coming to life and devouring those inside. There are some say that Maxwell traded his soul to keep the park running, and not even Apocalypse stopped that. All anyone knows is that whoever enters Maxwell's World never leaves, because the park isn't just open, it's alive. Now that right there tells us a lot about what this mod, I keep saying DLC because it's DLC equivalent, but this mod has to, it tells us. So what it tells us is basically that this theme park is haunted, it's scary. So this is something that I've wanted personally, because I wanted Fallout 4 to be really scary, a lot of scary places. And unfortunately, there wasn't as many scary places as frightening, but this one really sounds like it's gonna be scary, a lot of skeleton and spooky stuff, something that's really Halloween themed. You know, Nuka World is probably gonna be all about fun and joy and stuff like that, but this one looks like it's an amusement park, but it's like scary themed, which I really like. Now let's go over the features of this mod, and it's really crazy to say that here we go. The first point is this: a 6-part quest of survival and fright with multiple endings, solutions, and paths. So as we can see, guys, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. This is really like DLC equivalent, because there's so much content in this mod. As we see here, there's gonna be 6-part quests, and there's gonna be multiple endings and solutions and paths. That's crazy. All right, now let's take a look at what else is in the features. An entire new world space, Maxwell's World, with over 7 completely different selections, hidden details, and much more. Wow. So guys, it's gonna be a new map. So this is gonna be something where you enter like another dimension or something like that, where you get to fast travel somewhere else, like we have in Far Harbor, where we get to get on the boat and go to a different location. And when you open up your Pip-Boy, you get a brand new map. So this is gonna be just like that. A new world's place is gonna be Maxwell's World. Now I'm curious as to how big Maxwell's World is going to be, and if Maxwell's World is gonna be the whole map, and if it is the whole map, that is crazy, and I hope it actually is that. Now what else can we see here? Well, basically there's also 3 new companions, fully voiced with their own perks, combat styles, and side quests. That's right guys, 3 new companions. 3, that's crazy. 3, that's Far Harbor has 1, this has 3. So that tells you right there that this mod is so big, it's so vast, it's so much stuff to do in this thing. 3 companions, that tells us something, that tells us something huge. And on top of that, they're fully voiced. That's crazy. All right, that is freaking crazy. All right, there's also new enemies from Deranged Animatronics, Gold Mascots, and the Terrifying Revealers, those guests before whose call souls were claimed, now forever cursed to wander the park. Alright, I didn't quite catch what it says there, but basically it's saying that there's new enemies. Alright, there's animatronics. So if you know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, Five Nights at Freddy's is animatronics. So they're robots. There's going to be robots at this theme park. There's going to be gold mascots, terrifying revelers. So this is something new. Revelers are something new in this game. I've never heard what those are, so I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm assuming it's something like raiders or something like that. I have no idea. Hopefully there's clowns as well, because I really like clowns. Yeah, so that's it. So those are the new enemies, which is pretty crazy. So this mod actually has new enemies, which is real nice. New weapons and armor. From firework cannons to toy ray guns, there's plenty of antique items to help you deal with your foes if you dare. So again, we got not only new enemies, not only new companions, but we got new weapons and armors. And I'm looking at here what kind of weapons we will get. He says, the person who made this thing, he told me that he's making one of the weapons is heavy incinerator, which is something that's gonna be like a flame thing. Which is heavy, kind of like a minigun that shoots out flame or something like that. And there's also going to be a broom that you can use as a weapon. So it's kind of, I'm assuming that there's might be like witches and shit like that, which is going to be real nice. There's also a carnival mallet. Alright, so this is going to be like a melee weapon. There's also a ray gun. So this is something that is very powerful, one of the powerful weapons in this mod. And there's also going to be a fireworks cannon, which is going to be a weapon actually. So this is going to be really cool. Something that shoots out fireworks as a weapon. That's something that's new in Fallout 4. I don't think I've ever seen a mod yet that does that. Now, even more cool is that this mod is actually going to introduce us to new gameplay elements that we have not yet seen in Fallout 4. For example, the things that you find are tainted and can affect both enemies and the quest. Consume them if you dare. That's right, this is weird. I don't know. That's really strange. So the things that you pick up really have an impact on the whole gameplay. All right, so we also get a new respawn system, which is basically saying that this theme park wants you to stay alive and it wants you to die as well. So basically it's kind of like a survival thing where you get to die over and over again and you get to resurrect all the time. So it's kind of like a survival thing, I'm guessing, from this little statement that he's making here. Also, there's gonna be rides that you can interact with, and you can actually go on the rides. It's gonna be animated and everything, and it's saying that these rides are out to get you and they're out to kill you, to steal your soul to the devil, Illuminati. Now get this. This is pretty scary right here. There's like a presence in this amusement park, and it's kind of like an entity, if that's the right word, an entity, kind of like a ghost, it's a presence basically. It's a ghost, right? And it's in the amusement park, and it goes around, and it sometimes turns on like the roller coasters and dead machines that have no electricity, and makes them like shoot up like all of a sudden. So so basically you'll get like jump scared and stuff like that when rides just suddenly get some electricity and starts going on its own. And there's also going to be mini games, so a lot of mini games such as like shooting galleries, races, dunk tanks, and much more. So this DLC, man, reading this, it's so exciting because it's like, it seems like it's going to be better than Nuka World, man. At this point, there's going to be a lot of stuff in this DLC, and I'm really excited for this DLC, and I hope you guys are as well. Hopefully this DLC comes out on consoles and everything, but like I said again, if it doesn't, I'll be sure to make a gameplay of this new Maxwell's world on my channel, so stay tuned for that just in case. And I'll see you guys next time in another Fallout 4 video. Peace out.